Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Malicious Mushrooms in Stellaris. Alright, so one thing I noticed, this is kind of curious to me, is that these Andorans, these weird-looking, like, mole people, the thrifty, arid preference, they live in the ground. They're superior to us in every way, yet they've got 10 planets, 94 people. We've got 20 and 104. So we got way more planets, not nearly as many people. For now, let's go ahead. We're going to placate these guys. We're going to offer an embassy here. Try not to be enemies with these guys for the moment, while they're relatively stronger than we are. The great that hierarchy is what? These guys are superior. They're equivalent to us in fleet power, 8 and 84. There's some sort of like slug, like not slugs. They're like praying mantises with lots of eyes. They're spider mantises. Yucky, gross. Anyway, what are we gonna do? We got all these fleets. I think we send them home for now. And then beyond that, we've also got our vassals, which I've gotten a little bit better at managing, like how to even identify the relationships that I have. And the way that I figured out how you do that is you just press F3 and then you go to your own country and then you just look here. They would be really nice if there was like a screen where you could see like a vassals tab. You know, I'm gonna write that down. A vassals tab where you can actually see like relevant information, like force limits, like because like, or at the very least, like, okay, so this guy is my vassal. I would love to be able to see like pathetic, disloyal, attitude, planets, this type of like information listed out in grid format for all my vassals. So let's go to my notes and write this down. There is going to be a Stellaris adjustments video forthcoming. I take feedback really harshly. And just for the record, off topic here. And again, this is probably stuff I should be talking about in a agenda video and not in a random Stellaris video. I've been on these new meds for 2 weeks, and these are the right ones. These are awesome. I feel so much better. I'm actually happy. I can feel emotion. Things are getting better. On Twitter, if you've been following me on Twitter, I keep on making tweets about making every day just incrementally a little bit better. And for me, that's what's happening, and it's great. So I feel really good. However, I still do take feedback really harshly, and that Reddit thread really like hurt me a lot, which sounds really, that'll sound really, really weird here. Without trying to insult people and use the faggot word, I won't do that because that's bad. Or the gay word, because that's bad, because people will go upset. But sensitive, I guess, would be the politically correct term for me to be so sensitive to it. But it hurt my feelings, you know, because I'm trying to play a game, the way that I play and learn, and yeah, I complained a lot, and yeah, I'm recording on the fly. I'm not reading tooltips as detailed as I would if I was playing solo. And I made a lot of mistakes, but oh well, you know? Part of it's entertainment, part of it's learning, part of it's me just being, this is the way that I play. But anyway, I had said after that I wasn't going to do an adjustments video because I thought that the feedback would be really negative. And the last thing I want is for the Reddit swarm, the Reddit community to turn on me and like hate me as a content creator. So I wanted to avoid their ire. But I think I've got some good stuff that's not... It's not critical of the game. It's just interface improvement type stuff. And so I'm gonna make an adjustments video again, just like I did for EU4. And it's all focused not around like, hey, this game is stupid and it needs this and it's bad for this reason. No. The game's fantastic. I love the game. It's gonna be all about, here's how we can make the interface more approachable, and here's how we can maybe this would be a better way to display the information for the player's benefit. And Paradox can take it with a grain of salt, you know? If they don't want to do any of it, that's great. If they want to take some of it, that's cool too. But at the very least, I just want to get my thoughts out there. So what was this other idea I was going to write down? Oh, a vassal tab. Vassal tab that shows info just like in EU4, so we can know more about our dudes. Seems like a good thing for us to have. Anyway. So they're still disloyal. I think we need their opinion to be above 0, just like Liberty Desire in EU4. I think it needs to be positive. So it'll be a while till these guys like us. These other guys, I don't really know why I annexed them. I just did. Just because I could. I don't think they give us anything. Like, they don't pay us. They're not going to help us in any wars because they're disloyal. They resent its subservience to us. If anything, we're probably going to get a faction, right? Where are factions listed? So far, it's just the mushrooms that are factioning. I don't know. I mean, they're a vassal. They're not like slaves, so maybe they will just stay loyal. But anyway, what are we doing in this episode? What are we trying to accomplish? We're trying to upgrade. We need to spend our minerals. People have been asking me, why don't you spend your minerals upgrading your planet? And I recently responded to a comment just recently that I don't, because I don't feel like it is as efficient as building new planets. Then again, that might explain why, relatively speaking, this planet is superior to us in every way with fewer people. We have way more planets, but we have some weakness. So it could be that maybe I do need to develop my planets more. I'm not sure. It's a long-term gain, short-term loss type thing, though, because, like, having more planets, once the planet is yours, it's, I think, more difficult for other countries to take it from you. Are there planets? We have to be zoomed in, like, just this far, and there's so much information on the map. I want to see, like, just a map mode that just shows colonizable planets. Okay, gotta do the thing again, because I was playing a solo campaign, trying to learn more about the game. F1V. We like Tundra and Arctic and Arid. Do we have the tech for Arid? I don't think that we do. Does not have. We currently cannot. Planet. No, I think we do have arid colonization, so we just need a survey. Okay. Where are you going? What are you doing? Well, whatever it is you're doing is not very important. So finish that job and then go do something else. This science ship is currently moving to this system. Why? You are moving to the... What now? Am I just, like, going crazy? It looks like you're going in this direction. Go survey this arid planet. That's what I want you to do. And then... our primary fleet we're going to send here, actually. The other ships can go rally to the center planet. We're going to play on normal speed for now. I think that we're at that phase of the game now where normal speed is probably fine. I'd like to have every single planet building something. Also, and this is something that I put in my notes, I feel like this interface needs to get slightly better. Why is that there? Is that just... Oh, it just happens to be behind. Interesting. Anyway, I think it needs to get slightly better. Like, I would like to see just like a little tiny itty bitty dashed line right here. We could see person, building. I sometimes find it difficult to tell. I love the dynamic backgrounds, right? Like, I like that there's like mountains and stuff and plains and forests and jungle and stuff. But at least for me, sometimes I find it difficult to tell if there's a building in a tile. And so that's one of the things that I wrote down. I don't know if there's an easy way to improve it or not, but clearly we need to build a building here. What do we build? What do we need more of? Well, power is something we never want to run out of again. That's bad. Minerals are always good. We don't have any Betharium, but we do have some terraforming gases and liquids. I have not yet done any terraforming whatsoever, so I'd love to learn how to terraform. This already has engineering, so clearly we're going to make this into a bioscience lab. I think that's the way to go. Let's check slavery. This is a slavery processing facility with a slave working it. He's happy either way. I think it's hilarious. A slave working a slave processing planet. It's great. Look at all those bonuses. Holy crap. My goodness. So the base is 6, and then it ends up being 11.4. Holy crap. That is really, really good. How are we doing on food? Too much food on this planet. But there's really no more food to get rid of. So, that's fine. And then this is the planetary capital, so there's not much else to do here. Okay, so Elexrin's good. This planet, we've got some blockers. They can't be removed. You know what else would be nice is, like, up here, this is pretty, but it would be nice if, like, some of the information on this screen could just be on this screen. Like, if I could see 12 out of 12, and then I could identify, without having to switch tabs, that The blockers are what are restricting planetary growth right now. We've got 9 surplus food, but no way of growing. And also, out of curiosity, I don't think any of this surplus food can get stored whatsoever while there's a blocker preventing you from expansion. So the food's useless. Building. We've got buildings everywhere on this planet. There's no buildings to be built. So I suppose we build something. We do upgrade. We upgrade the mining networks. This guy is angry because he's a bastard. Also, someone had suggested we should look for a policy to reduce ethics divergence. We can try to bring our people back in line. And I think we're going to do that. I think we do information quarantine. That's going to reduce ethics divergence. So then when we look at a planet like this, we look at these pops, now we have negative ethics divergence, which means that they should trend back toward the right thing. Like, these people are already the right one, but like, where's that dude who's unhappy? See, he still has, he's angry. What are you angry about? Stop being angry, you son of a... Anyway. Maybe if we stop enslaving him? Wait, which guy is this? Was it... Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. So, you shouldn't be a slave because you're working power. You're producing 3.8, but if I make you a slave, you produce 3.8 as well, and you're happier, and you're going to diverge back toward the right thing. Okay, fine. Be a slave, work in power, whatever. That sounds good. That is so weird. By the way, you should be enslaved. And I really need to bind this key. If they're gonna... I need to bind this to the C key. If they're not gonna make it a single button. Then that's just the way that should be. Slavery's good. Everything's fine. Not much else we can do here. We've got upgrades happening. Jurg, again, is capped on blockers. We need to get some blocker tech. We've got no building here. You should be a slave. I didn't mean to do that. You should be a slave. Unless, wait. Was this the planet that we weren't supposed to have too many slaves on because of the ethics divergence? Well, maybe you'll be happy. Yeah, you're happier as a slave, so diverge your way back into being happy. Just, now that we have that policy on, maybe they'll all just kind of get fixed over time. Yeah, like, okay, fine. I'll take this. Look, this is crazy. This makes no sense to me at all. You're gonna make 6 power. Let's unpause for one day. Yeah, you make 6 power if you're not enslaved, right? That's just what you do. But you have positive ethics divergence. If I enslave you, you also make 6 power. Nope, that's not true. I had to wait for it to update. Well, whatever. I don't care. I want less power, but I want you to diverge your way back into the right thing. We gotta purge this crap. Everyone's a slave. Enslave all. You will be the right people. Especially these science people. I don't care about the slight reduction in science production for now. Diverge your way back into believing in the right things. Damn it. And in the meantime, we'll upgrade some mines. Oh, and we'll definitely upgrade the planetary capital. Cancel this upgrade. Cancel this project. Why did they go with escape and enter again? It's Z and C, damn it. Haven't you learned this yet, Paradox? Anyway, we upgrade that one. This planet... I've got to do my keyboard shortcuts mod. Again, capped by population blockers. Building. Buildings everywhere. Everyone's happy. Divergence is good. You are working food. You should be a slave. You are not. Good. That's good. This is good. Everything on this planet looks good. So we do some upgrades. We need some more physics research. And beyond that, we'll do even more physics research here. And then we'll do some mining network. This planet, holy smokes, is huge. There's really not too much to be done on this planet. Decadent. Enslave everything. Fixed. No longer decadent. Way more food now. This is a good planet. I like this planet. Okay. What is all this crap up here? Fleet detected, okay. Invasion order was successful. Embassy was recalled. We have won a victory, and we had a peace deal. And we have time projects, a whole bunch of debris from our conquests. We don't have enough science people to do that. Maybe we need to go up to 3 science dudes. We're at 10 out of 10 leaders. We have a general who is 68. Still no chance of death, but he's only a 1-star general. I don't really like him very much. I don't want to get rid of any of these governors. We have the spare points. Let's go ahead. Let's go up to an extra scientist. I'm going to fire you. Well, actually, out of curiosity, let's just see what happens. What if we go over the leader limit? We hire another scientist. Research speed, commuting speed, anomaly. So ancient civilization anomalies. I don't know how often you run into these. What do we have for these guys? We've got a maniacal spark of genius and a voidcraft research guy. And he's currently doing voidcraft, so he's useful there. Okay, so let's hire the... Let's just hire the youngest guy. Makes sense to me. And okay, so that's what happens then. When you are at the leader limit, you just physically cannot go over. So unlike EU4, where you can go over and pay a penalty, in this game you just can't. Okay, in that case we fire you, and we hire this guy. And we build a new science ship out of Elexerin, and we get that thing going. Before we do that, though, we should probably check to make sure the science ship is up to snuff. It's got the wormhole modulator. One of the things that I like about wormhole modulators is that they don't cost anything. Like, as you upgrade your warp drives with other species, the engines get more and more expensive. Where this species, this teleportation style, you pay for it with the wormhole platforms. So once they're established, your ships don't... Science lab. I want a science lab on my ships. That sounds awesome. We could put some deflectors on here. Is there really any reason for it, though? It's already got 300 HP. I mean, how much does it really cost? Small deflectors, 7.5 minerals, for an extra 50 shields. I think so. Can't quite fit 2. Can't even quite fit 1. What if we did 2 of the smaller ones? And then 1 fusion reactor. Still not going to work. So improved deflectors and then autocomplete. Puts us way over the power. You know why it does that, though? I think the reason why it gives you the level 2 is in case you ever end up upgrading. Yeah, I'm willing to pay a little bit extra just so that it has the deflectors, I think. Sure. Alright, let's go find our military fleet. I'm excited to do my adjustments video, but I'm also not excited to do it because I was using a trial version of Adobe Premiere Pro, which lasted for a month, and I fell in love with it, and now I have to pay like $60 a month to use it, and I'm not really willing to commit to paying $60 a month for editing software when I edit so rarely. I still have Sony Vegas, which I don't want to use ever, never again. So there's that. There should be a clear system button, by the way. Like, hunt out all the dissidents.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, let's take the time to really figure out exactly what's going on in these combat screens. Because, like, I remember I played EU4 for probably 6 months before I really paid a lot of attention to the combat screen, right? I'm 90% sure that the left side is the damage that we're inflicting. The right side is what they're inflicting. And this is what we're doing as far as hits and evasions. And I think I get it. 90% sure. Because this number's way bigger. In the mining station, which apparently has no weapons.
Construction complete.
Yeah.
System survey complete. Situation log updated.
Okay, so that system's clear. Why don't you head to there? Got another arid world here. Let's get that new scientist in charge, and we will head to just survey the. Well, you know, again, you know, it'll be really handy. What will be really handy is if when you tell them to survey a system, it would automatically survey habitable worlds first, because that's the most important information. So I want to survey and then survey the rest of the system. But I want it to do it in that order, you know? The combat stats. Construction on Alexarin, that was the spaceship. Survey of the Theron system is complete. We've got more of these things. We were surveying this for what reason? I don't remember why. Just because we could, I think. Our construction ships are building mining stations. You are building a mining station here, getting us some more energy. After you do that, why don't you go pick up some... Just more, well, more of everything, really, would be good. Keep them busy. You know what? I think we could actually easily handle...
Special project complete.
I think we could easily handle another construction ship now as well. In fact, let's get 2. But let's not do it that way, because that's stupid. Let's cancel that. Go here, build, construction ship. We have enough minerals. I want to build out as fast as I can. We have a lot of space that's not being utilized. We have lots of, essentially, expensive pop, right? Like, if I build this thing here, it costs me 1 ducat per month to maintain to get 2 minerals, and it costs 90 to upgrade. So it takes 45 months, about 4 years for the payoff. But it gives me the benefit of having a free population unit, is the way that I see it. Because normally you would need a pop unit to work that tile. So it's like forced growth is kind of the way that I see it. Okay, what have we found here? Arid world. It is down here. Size 19, but not surveyed. What were you doing in this system if not surveying this planet? Research the debris, research the remainder of the system. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you guys excited about the adjustments video? Or do you think it's going to be a flop? Do you think people are going to hate me on Reddit? I care, you know. Unfortunately, that's one of the things. I had a whole bunch of people give me comments saying, "Don't
fleet engaged.
Just you know, ignore the haters. The haters don't matter. You know, do what Total Biscuit did. Just ignore Reddit, that kind of thing." And
situation log updated. Anomaly found.
You know, I don't know. I don't want to be that way. I would prefer to engage with the community, but on the one hand, though, it's like I was also kind of flattered, you know.
Fleet engaged. It's
a big post on the forum, meaning that a lot of people were watching.
Construction complete.
And I guess people they did whatever.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I am who I am. I certainly could have played better. Construction ships. So just go build stations, build mining stations. It's construction ship. What are you doing? Entering orbit. Is that your only job? Yeah. So you're doing nothing. You're a new construction ship. Why don't you head to more creeping black mold space? Let's go build a mining station here. Let's build some stations over here. We don't have the minerals for it. How about you instead go to here then? Alright, cool. Good stuff. Alright, I'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you next time. See you soon.